On the return, Malik Washington. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
All right, come on. Out.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. Woo! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's right. No.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
21G, 21G. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. Up the sideline to the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab. Turbo 2, ice out.
From the gun, here's Tua. escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two. Water, water. Come on, one, high.
Tuanep on first down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Tua. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Second and a yard. Now Tua. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Hey, 21, T8.
Back to throw is Tua. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long.
Yeah, ready. Roll. Out.
Tua gonna throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the rush is gonna get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's 2. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Tua. That's complete on the tight end screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
21. Hey, that's it.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught by Smith on the right side. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Miami. Now it's Tua. Finding room at midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Catch made there, that's Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Tua to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Go ahead.
Again, it's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one brought in by Berrios. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. And he will take this one across into the end zone. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Eskridge now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cover one high. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Go ahead. He's right. No. Out.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
He fumbled the football, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Out.
Now it's Achane. Here's second down.
They're right here. Whoa. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 6 coming up.
20 TX. Ready. Hut.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Back to throw is Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
21G, 21G. Out.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. That's caught by Hill. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Number one, high.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Eight.
Now a first down throw for Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Number one, high. Okay.
Now Tua. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A 32-yard attempt.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a mule. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a mule. I'm born in a mule. My brand new horizon, the world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a mule. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a mule. I'm born in a mule. Just don't stop. Born in a mule. Born in a mule.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On second down, a run with Connor. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Running back sent in motion. Murray on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Trying to run it in, Connor. Runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a James Conner touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 22-yard line.
Hey!
Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Turbo 3, kick. Out.
Out of the shotgun, a give to AJ. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Solo left Zion.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 4th down, the snap to Tagovailoa. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Conner. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Stopped by Chop Robinson. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. So before they get the snap away, back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Right back to Conner. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's Conner again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Conner on the inside give. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go Conner. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Conner touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 21 T8.
Tua now from the gun. He's trying another one deep. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Let's go. Out.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Has it down close. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Here's Tua again. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. DJ Dallas now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's brought down for a loss. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 32 Stinger.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Watch it, Oscar.
2nd and 10 now. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right. 20 TX. Out.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
All right, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
28-yard
21G.
line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Corner, long.
Looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Carry here for Connor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked. There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Here's the give to Connor. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Conner touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he pushes forward, but they don't... Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Slide. Ready, set.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has a man, it's Achane. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Achane, a first down carry. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Here's Tagovailoa. Escapes out to the left. Completes this one to Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Achane on the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Get set.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins 14 points back. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Go ahead.
A tight end in motion now. 3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals take possession of the football.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Going with Connor here. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. This is Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running this with Connor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 1 yard.
And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.